His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that is a little undercooked. Cleared without complication. The pass has gone astray. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Roberto Carlos.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Hullet. Well, played right into his path. Now it's Drogba. Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. And they've got a throw. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That is good strength. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And smartly reclaimed. Belletti. It's gone for a throw-in. Deftly away. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Hullet. That's a sharp pass.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. And here's Drogba. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Menu. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's Hullet. That is a great ball. It's Luis Suarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Suarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a great pick-out. It's come through and he's... There's the hit! He would have been quick to recover this. That's going to go a long way. Can he finish?
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Lascia il campo per il numero 19.
Corner number 2 then. He gets big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Dijk did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Costa Curta. Haaland chasing after it. Ronaldinho. Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. That has not gone well. Oh, good-looking ball. Menu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hullet. And it's Messi. Belletti. He's picked his way through. That is a brilliant interception. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. Both sides defensively robust up to now. He rises! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Pull it. That looks a good ball through. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Menu is the guilty party there. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's hoisted clear. Luis Suarez. Menu looking to run onto it. Hullet. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, important interception. Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And he cuts out the supply. Time, excellent interception. That is a great pick out. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta. Ruben Dias gets across and deals with it. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Engages and forces him off the ball. Shifted upfield. Some really good ball movement. Roberto Carlos. Well read, and the danger is averted. And he's there to belt it away.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8. Viene sostituito con il numero 11. Neymar.
Vieira. Back into the middle. Eto'o, and a shot! Neymar with the clearance. Turan. Now it's Haaland. And here's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And now they can clear their lines. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Roberto Carlos. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Hullet. Haaland. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Vieira gets it away. Van Dijk. It is a corner. They've played it short. Now the finish! Oh, that wasn't far away. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Neymar. Can he finish? He's missed, but not by that far.
Hullet certainly could have and should have made more of that.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Haaland. 5 minutes left on the clock. Oh, well played, well played.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Passing nice and neat. Great hit! Oh, what about that? Finally!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona are making a change now. Milan take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Cleared without complication. Pass is just off target. Costa Curta is there to clear. 4 added minutes on the board. He's had it taken off him. That's really well cleared. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Mbappe voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. A lovely, neat pass. Messi.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hero for every club he's represented. Famously, of course, 3 years in Catalonia and 1 goal, the winner in a European final.
Yeah, well, who could forget that? But first and foremost, I see him as someone who always puts in an honest shift. He'll do everything his manager asks him to do and will...
There's the header! Just off target. Belletti. He's had it taken off him. Saliba can get it clear. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Pull it. And it's Drogba. Barcelona finding their passes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Drogba. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now it's Drogba. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Talisca. Haaland! That's a decent clearance. And that's been won straight back. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Eto'o. And it's Messi. And it's Belletti. Now the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Belletti really added the width there.
Big header! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta clears. And he's gone looking for safety. Ball is over the line. Vieira. Van Dijk. Roberto Carlos. And that's put paid to a promising move. Ronaldinho. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's played into the middle. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Roberto Carlos. Costa Curta clears it away. That's the throw. Hullet. Hullet. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Talisca with the foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Milan are down to 10 men.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Turan. Messi.
Oh, that's such a good run.
Oh, smashing header! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 13.
So we have our breakthrough.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he's only too happy to take that back. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that's another good win of the ball. And he's managed to get rid. Nicely aimed pass. Cleared away. Eto'o. Maldini. Good spot, and the shot! Ruben Dias with the clearance. Pull it. Good looking ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the first half is done. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che per la vostra sicurezza è in funzione un sistema di telecamere. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 6. Lascia il
And
campo
the
per
action
il...
is back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Drogba, and it's Eto'o. Nice, great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Quickly taken. Menu. And here's Hullet, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, there's the clearance. And they're quick to get it back. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Belletti. Vieira. Milan still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Mbappe is
L'affluenza di
airing off to that
quest'oggi è
one.
di 80.314 spettatori.
Vieira cuts it out. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Drogba. Now it's Drogba. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And they've got rid. Mbappe! Mbappe! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Milan showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, easy pickings there. Ronaldinho. The pass has gone astray. Mbappe. That has been cut short. No way through there.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 80.
Works it forward.
Ronaldinho.
Torres is onto it in a flash.
Il numero 17.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Il numero 22. Cambio di giocatori.
Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. That's beautifully weighted. Great position here. There's no flag. And it's Roberto Carlos. Haaland.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now there's a fine ball. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Milan are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Thuram gets good distance on it. Short changes him with that pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Mateus is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed.
A decent hit! Oh, he's been caught on it here. This time, surely! Cleared without hesitation. Rummenigge was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Rijkaard gets it away. Pull it. We are into overtime. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Milan really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base The ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Haaland. Lovely bit of skill. Menu. Look, a decent hit! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Pass just lacking in accuracy.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland. Roberto Carlos. And it's Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that looks a decent ball. And that's really well manoeuvred. Haaland. AC Milan could counter here. That is a brilliant interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now that's well seen too. And it's Gullit. Talisca! Haaland! And that is a routine catch.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Now it's Drogba. Belletti. Drogba. There's the hit!
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Maldini. And it's Eto'o. Chance here to counter. He's through here. Buffon will lay claim to that. Gullit. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Looking for the runner. Now it's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Punched away. Gullit, who's set up one goal so far. Can he spark a counter here? Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Gullit. Half an hour played now. Ronaldinho. And he's in on the great chance! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Menu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Haaland. And the shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Milan really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. Forwards and with intent. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Roberto Carlos. Belletti. Great hit! It's a loose ball. He can get that clear. And now the breakaway. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Milan head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. We're already back up and running after half-time. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. A good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Messi. Pull it. Milan come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Haaland! Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's looking wide. And he's quick to get it clear again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's looking to set free a runner. Great ball if he can get there. And he's straight offside.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ruben Dias getting this one clear. Pull it. Haaland. Drogba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Pull it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Caught offside that time.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Milan have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. He's had a hit! It's in! Barcelona are back in business! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And Hullet! Mateus gets it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Hullet, and it's Neymar. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Knocks it out wide, back into the middle.
Milan showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal, Milan! And they're back in front.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Milan go into the lead.
Oh, it was a long time coming, but I think it's fully merited. They've applied themselves extremely well.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Rijkaard. Haaland. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, they could break here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Barcelona need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
He's gone forward. Palmer is in a really good position out wide. And he's cut it out. Maldini. Lovely feet. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Mbappe. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Rummenigge. Haaland. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Milan clearly came into this match with a good game plan.